Greetings, Commanders. Welcome back. We have a short break. Alien, you're still there, aren't you? Please say you're there.
Hello.
Hello. Yay! Yay. We haven't had complete and utter network failure. Just partial network failure. As you can see, I am in ridiculous rift mode. Yes, we're gonna give it a go anyway. See how far we get. Hopefully that's coming across correctly in the stream. All looks good. Excellent. Right, let's give this a go. We're going to try it with the Rift. I think docking in reverse with the Rift should be a little bit easier. I hope so. I feel like it's cheating slightly because I'll be able to look around a bit more. Maybe I'll be able to line myself up.
Well, no, it isn't really cheating because the game is A, letting you do it, and B, designed to let you do it.
Yeah, exactly.
As opposed to flying an anaconda at this stage in the game, which isn't what the game is designed for at the minute.
Exactly. I'm using the tools to my advantage.
Yeah, so it's not really cheating. It's like saying having a flight joystick is cheating compared to someone who's only using a keyboard.
Yeah, true, I suppose. It's having the tool for the job, isn't it? Right here, let's just center that up a little bit. Okie dokie, where are we? We are... Yep, we're still in the right place. Where is it? This is behind me. Oh, whoa, oh, wow. I haven't actually looked around in the cockpit in the Cobra just yet. Wow. Wow.
Oh, okay, this I want to see.
There's like a little, almost like a little table, like an area over there. Oh, I like that. There's a little DeLacy control panel on the wall. Nice touch there. Got some central switches there. I'm actually surprised at that. The way the ceiling, like the roof, the metal roof, comes right over the top of me, so I can't actually see directly above me. I can only see out of the cockpit, which is, you know, a few feet in front of me almost. That's rather weird. But a nice... oh, there's another little control panel over there as well. Nice wide view, actually. You really do feel like you're kind of up in a bigger ship.
The control panel on the co-pilot's right looks like the same control panel on your left, if you know what I mean.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think it is. I think they've used the same
so
interface
that would
for that.
suggest to me the co-pilot takes over the flying of the ship when you're not.
Yeah, they might have the same level of control to do things over there, maybe. Interesting. I wonder how the flight control... This is odd. I'm looking at my arm to see whether that would fit in the side of the chair there. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe the throttle controls and the stick controls might fold away into the arms of the chair over there. That's how they look. They fold outwards and up, and so the co-pilot could take over if necessary. Interesting stuff. Right, let's make sure my landing gear's out then. Okay, let's give this a go then. Proceed to pad 5. Well, first we have to get inside the door without crashing.
Ide says, damn, Snuffler got me in free-for-all.
Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no! Gun sight mode, okay. Right, I've only got my guns out because at the moment that's giving me a center point to target on. I'm trying to see where that is.
Dynamic Spoon says he's just watched Gravity. He's now transitioning into Elite Dangerous. Have you seen Gravity yet, Kerrash?
I have not had the chance to see it yet. I really want to see it.
Right, no spoilers then.
Spoilers. Spoilers. Oh, where's my... I can't see. Whoa! Whoa! Kind of sideways and backwards, and I'm inside. That's the main thing. Oh! Oh, and we
Is your
epically
ship
crashed.
inside? You might be inside, but is your ship inside?
It got there eventually. It kind of worked. I'm trying to relaunch the game cross-eyed in the Rift. That's really, really odd. Hopefully that's come back up on the stream. Yeah,
Oh.
it kind of worked.
And you're the one saying having the Oculus is an advantage.
It wasn't. It really wasn't. No, I kind of looked up and I swear I was like, oh, there's the edge of the. Yeah, I'm going the wrong way. I think with
Ide
that.
says Snuffler seems to be using multi-cannons. Interesting.
Has everyone actually had chance to listen to the Lave Radio interview of Snuffler?
Should we spoiler?
I'll just say he's actually a really nice guy, and he's
Yeah.
not as much as what people have been saying.
Because before Lave Radio put that interview out, everyone's going, "Oh, Snuffler's a griefer."
It's like, no, he isn't actually.
He's just damn good.
Yeah, exactly. And I won't say no more. I won't spoil it. No, definitely go listen to the Lave Radio guys. Excellent podcast. Love what those guys do. And go wish them. And I should publicly announce it. I didn't get the chance to get involved with the Lave Radio happy birthday message. So happy birthday, Lave Radio. I'm sorry it's a couple of weeks late, but there we go. I said
Yes,
it.
belated happy birthday.
Yes, I've had a couple of very, very busy weeks, so because it was my birthday last week, you see.
Was it?
It was.
Happy birthday, Kerrash.
Thank you. Yes, it was very, very busy couple of weeks. My wife has her birthday about 8 days after mine, so it's chaotic month. There we go. Right, pad 17. Let's just get in here normally. I want to dock, and I want to. Oh, I've lost control of the power management. That's gonna cause me some problems. Never mind. Right, I'm just gonna dock. This is so nice going in here actually, with the rift on. It really does. Whoosh! You get a sense of scale of everything as you come in there. 17. There's 17. It's just too tempting to just oogle around at everything. That's the problem with the rift on. I really wish I could kind of share it better than this, but oh. Yep. Do 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 do. The space station has now entered the twilight zone. It'll come back in a second. So there's a bit of a weird glitch that has been reported that the space station can intermediately disappear. Usually, least when you want it to, like right now. There we go. It's back.
I've had it disappear on me when docked,
Oh.
and I had no HUD, nothing.
No. Yeah.
Sat there in space, no HUD, no interface, nothing. Not able to do a thing. Couldn't even. I don't think I could even press escape and bring the pause menu up. It was that bad.
Yeah, I've had it do that on me as well. It's like if you're in the starport services, when it disappears, it's like it loses all connection to all of it, and it just completely stuffs up. There we go. Never mind.
We have Sharpshifter in the chat.
Yay! Greetings, Commander!
Ide says, "Welcome to Babylon 4."
Excellent. So I'll just oogle around. So if anyone's got the Rift who's watching this now, this is the sense of scale you get on this is absolutely phenomenal. I wish there was a better way of explaining it, but you really can get the feeling that anaconda up over there, it looks like it's a kilometre away from you. It's absolutely amazing, and the sound as well. There's been lots of comments about the sound. The guys who've done the sound design for this, wow, hat goes off to them. Absolutely fantastic. I love as soon as you enter those force fields on the front there, and it suddenly goes from what you've been used to with your ship sounds and everything, and then suddenly you've got that echoey sort. It really does. It sounds like a busy port with lots of things going on. And the announcer lady there, I can hear her saying something in the distance there. Absolutely fantastic. Let's go down into the hangar and I'll show you that. Ooh, I feel like my chair's going
Sharpshifter
backwards.
asks, "Is 302 much better?"
It does seem that way, actually. Yeah, the network code seems more stable. I haven't had as many issues with it tonight, and it's not maxing out my network connection or anything crazy like that. It's working very, very well. So, fingers crossed. It's all it's on the up and up. I think you've got to be fair with it. I know there was a lot of people that were you know, kind of like, oh my god, how can they put it out? It's like, it's an alpha. You know, go wiki and Google and see what an alpha means. It means we shouldn't be seeing it, but Frontier have been nice enough to let us see it. So, you know, normally this kind of quality of build would be kept entirely internally in your development house. You wouldn't share it with a soul. You wouldn't let anyone see the game in this current state. This is how games get built. This is what happens behind the scenes. This is the things you don't see. But we've been very graciously been given the opportunity to see it. So you know, we should just tis at the moment. I love the fact you can look up when you.
Edelweiss says, Kerrash, we measured the inside of the docking bay to be about 750 meters in diameter. How the heck can you measure it?
Good point, actually. I suppose I got an idea, actually. If I'm sat very close to a landing pad now, is there another commander about? I suppose if there's another commander, you know, on another pad opposite side of the station, you can get the distance indicator, I suppose.
Oh, of course. Yeah, why didn't I think of that?
I can't see anyone. If anyone wants to jump into the station right now. But yeah, no, someone's already done it. I mean, 3/4 of a kilometre. That is still very big.
Yeah.
That is huge.
Yeah.
Like I said, it does feel like a kilometre away with the rift on. It really does feel very, very distant. Let's turn the rotational correction off. Put my landing gear up. Ooh, there we go. That is a weird feeling now. I've just just turned the rotational correction off, and like the background is turning, but I'm not. That really does feel like I'm falling to the side. Oh.
It also says the station itself is approximately 3.3 kilometers in diameter. That's outside
huge.
to outside.
That's huge. Yeah, it does look enormous actually, but oh, there we go. We've got. No, I can't select it. It must be a glitch or something with a commander there. But yeah, that is absolutely massive, and I very much get that impression that is a pretty accurate measurement, because it does look absolutely enormous. Really, really huge from the outside. I'm just trying to zoom in on one of these little cargo trucks going around. I love these. Going into their little ports here. Going on their little roads. Come on, where are you? Whee! I could just.
I'll tell you what, I would laugh my head off if when you're inside the station, you hear, "Would the parents of the Argon girl, Susie, please report to station services?"
I really hope they put things like that in.
No, I'd love it if they put that exact phrase
Excellent.
being said by
Please.
her in the station.
Please. Now, I was talking to Stig earlier on, actually. I don't know, how do you find the accent of the announcer? What accent would you say she has?
I wouldn't say Australian, I wouldn't say British, I wouldn't say American, I wouldn't say European, as in not an English native. Speaking English, I wouldn't say that either. It's sort of like someone who doesn't speak English as their first language doing an American accent, if you know what I mean, because it's not quite an American accent.
Yeah, it's a bit of a mix on there. Yeah.
But it's not a British accent either.
No, it is rather odd, isn't it? I was trying to place it, but it is a bit of a mix.
It's kind of the same accent Egosoft use in their games, which is what I just quoted from X2 the Threat, in case anyone didn't get it. But she in X2 the Threat she says it like that. With the parents of the Argon girl, Susie, please report. And it's that sort of voice. It's like the same actress even.
Yeah, I mean, I appreciate where that might be a good thing, really, because it's like it's a mix of lots of cultures, and 1,000 years in the future, you don't know what cultures are going to be about. Maybe there is just a mix left over, so yeah, that might work. I'm gonna try. This is silly, but I'm gonna try and land on the outside of the station.
Fiery Toad says, "I see you, Kerrash."
Where? This is where he's flying right above me. I do like these things actually, where you see you've got these little penthouse suites that go upwards into the centre there. Obviously the highest gravity is on the very closest part to me right now. Love the style of this, the detail in there, the fact, you know, it fits that dodecahedron shape. It's still that classic shape, but it's, you know, got that wonderful sort of modern feel to it with all the detail that they've put in there. It's fantastic. Really hit the nail on the head with the design of this, I think.
Commander Rog says the woman's voice is Bristolian.
Bristolian.
I don't think so. Kerrash has a southwest accent. What part of the southwest are you from, Kerrash?
I am actually about, oh crikey, I'm a little way up from Bristol. About 10.
I was
10,
born
15
in
minutes.
Bristol,
Ah, right.
but I don't have a strong Bristolian accent because I moved out of Bristol when I was 5.
Yeah, I know what you
But
mean.
I do know the Bristolian accent when I hear it, and she does not have a Bristolian accent. I'm sorry.
No, I wouldn't say that. No, I think, you know, I'm not. Like I said, I live 10, 15
Yeah,
miles out.
the
but it's not-
Bristolian accent is "All right, my love."
Exactly. Yeah. Ooh, that is weird.
She doesn't talk like a Bristolian accent. I'm sorry.
No, it doesn't seem that. That is so weird. See, I was coming onto the rear of the space station, and I was hoping to see a sign saying "Enter on other side." Oh.
No rear entry.
Oh. I'm a bit disappointed now. I was hoping to see that. Never
I
mind.
want to start a campaign for them to put a sign back at the station. No rear entry. Oh.
Oh, they definitely need something back there. That's nice little Easter egg.
I'm not even going to explain what that means. If you don't get it, you don't want to know.
Just don't worry. Alright, let's see if we can find a space to land on this hulking great behemoth of a station. This is a really bad idea.
Dynamic Spoon says he's also from Bristol, and it doesn't sound Bristolian to him.
No, it's a weird one. I can't place it. Now, Stig thought it was American, and I can see why he would say that. Actually, it does kind of have that twang, but it seems, like you said, it seems a bit forced. So I don't know. I'm not sure. I want to know. Answers on a postcard, please. Whoa! Okay. Boom! Not a good idea.
Ooh.
Don't try this at home,
It's
kids.
like people in media. They tend to lose their accents. They do voice training and lose their accent.
Yeah, you do over time, and it's what happens. I suppose, like you said, you move to different areas, you pick up. Accents are very kind of transient. Yeah, I mean, you do get the majority of your accent comes through, you know, at a very young age. But I think as you move around and you kind of meet other people and go to other places and stuff, you do tend to pick up accents as you go around. So.
Smuggler says he thinks he should do the station voice welcome. Welcome to Port Zelada, laddie. That wasn't a very good Scottish accent. I can do a better Scottish accent.
Do you know, I'd like to see things like that where you'd have like really, really strong accents in some systems. I think that would be quite funny.
Suppose you go to fly in and you've got a criminal record. Hey you, I know you.
Get out my station. Oh, dear.
Or you go to dock illegally. Get off my land.
Yeah, get off my land.
Oh.
Oh dear.
Or you go to a dodgy station. Oh, lovely boy. Is lovely. Hey boyo.
Brilliant. Yeah, New South Wales. Wasn't it?
Welcome to Llanfebl, Gwyngo Gaelichil in trouble and to silly go go go.
Yeah.
Fitting that round the station.
I was gonna say, yeah, that would go round and round and round. Yeah, you just wouldn't have enough space. Oh dear. I think we should put that forward to the DDF, and I think, yeah, there'd be a huge face palm off Michael Brooks when he reads that one.
Michael Brooks' answer would be no.
Just yeah. I imagine there's a character limit on what you can name your space station, but if you do have a space station name thing, then consider that one. Right, let's try and get.
Smuggler saying regional accents are the way forward.
Right, I think, where is my ship? Yeah, that's good. My ship is fully repaired. Let's get ourselves to a thing. Let's try the asteroid belt. Always popular, the asteroid belt. We should be able to get there.
Do you know, I found the asteroid belt boring now? Because you turn up in the asteroid belt and there's no canisters, no one with any bounty. Unless you want to shoot the ships and get a bounty yourself, there's nothing to do with
Yes,
the asteroid belt.
yeah. I think everyone has taken the same tack there. It does seem like we've done it all. We've done that one. Yeah, it's odd. It's like we went from 2-0. That was the most popular scenario. Everyone wanted to
Yeah.
go there and do that because it was the most elite-like scenario.
You
And
can
then
practice cargo scooping because there were, every now and then, there'd be canisters flying
it's like,
around.
yay, canister. Yeah, it is like yay, everyone like leg for it and like try and get the canister. But now it's like everyone wants to try out all the other ones. It's like but now I can outfit my ship. I want to see if that gives me a combat advantage. So they go into the other scenarios and
Yeah.
whatnot. So yeah. Here we go. Right, let's see if we can find something. You just sit forward. No one yet.
Locutus is saying, speaking of Scottish accents, my aunt has lived in Canada for over 50 years and still speaks with a broad Dundee accent. God knows how the Canadians understand her.
Yeah, I think a lot of it must be down to the age at which you move to these like places. Because I think like you said, Alien, it's like you moved at a very young age from Bristol, and the accent's probably mostly gone for you, I expect. But
Well, the Bristolian accent's gone from me, but I've still got the Southwest accent. You probably don't hear it, Crash, because you're Southwest like I am.
yeah, I just kind
So to you, it's a normal accent, but to everyone else, all they hear is "ooh are"
of
sort of accent.
big long R's.
Yeah.
Whoa! I can't get used to the size of this Cobra. I keep trying to do these tight turns around the asteroids, and I notice the. It is a bit disorientating to begin with. Whoa! I do apologise, whoever Commander Blank Space is. I'm sorry if I just clipped you on your sidewinder there. I am still getting used to this. I need a big green owl plate on this one. It does.
I've decided never to turn the flight assist off.
No.
Never.
It's
Seriously.
interesting.
I can turn faster than someone else with keeping flight assist on. Seriously.
Yeah, it's you can do some.
I did mention how to do it quite a few streams ago, and I'm not going to repeat it because it's a bit of a tactic. You need to learn it yourself.
Yeah, I'm doing it all the time now. Thanks, Alien. I'll do it right here.
Don't thank me. I got it from someone else, and I can't even remember now who I got it from.
Thank you,
It
Mystery
was on the
Commander.
forum somewhere.
No, it definitely works. It's absolutely the best way of doing it. But no, what was I saying? I forgot what I was saying. Never mind. Ignore me.
You were trying to go around the asteroids with the flight assist off.
Yeah. It's it's not much use, the flight assist, other than performing a couple of tricky maneuvers. A lot of people are saying it's like, oh, I'm going to play entirely with flight assist off, or that you would just irritate yourself to hell. I think it would just absolutely get on your friggin' nerves eventually. It would be.
Smuggler must die, by the way.
Oh. Wait, what's Smuggalo then?
He's put in the chat, West Country equals pirate accent, which is fine in my book. Yar.
Yeah, I suppose that's where
I think Smuggler's just put a bounty, a virtual bounty on his head in my book. Not a pirate. I am not Jack Sparrow. All right.
Do you know, to change the subject, actually, sorry to, but I'm oogling at this now. I've got as close as I can to this asteroid. They have improved the texturing on these asteroids. There's these tiny little pockmark textures there. I just noticed as I got very close to this asteroid, No pixelation. That is really cool. That is something which you don't see. You know, even in a lot of modern games these days, you eventually get pixelation when you come close to a surface of any sort of detail. That is absolutely crazy. There's these tiny, tiny little details in there that are just kind of building up as I get closer to it. And that looks absolutely phenomenal. Again, I think that's an artifact of the Rift, actually, is the Rift makes even the most mundane detail look really, really cool. But that, I'm thoroughly impressed with that, actually. That looks like they procedurally generate a texture detail all the way down there. That is one of the really cool things I love about procedural generation. It's like virtually limitless detail, effectively. I love that. Sorry. geek moment over. I will drop the technical details now.
Yes, we need to be able to fly into a hole, land, make repairs on our ship, and get chased out by these bats eating the wiring on the hull.
It will come. It will come in an update. What have we got there? Who's that? Who's that? Who's that? You there. I see you. Commander... Who's that? Malin? Commander Malin. Greetings, Commander!
Smuggler says you'll need to wait until the beta to get me.
Ooh, Commander Malin, you have a bounty. Sorry. I gave you a shout out. I do like this thing. So I've fitted in the gimbaled multi-cannon to give it a go because I heard it's incredibly effective. And it is. It's a very, very nice weapon. It obviously it's tracking a little bit. We didn't have tracking multi-cannons in the previous version of the alpha, so this is it's really
Is
good.
it better than a gimbaled pulse laser? I think not, because you have to buy ammo for it, don't you?
Yeah, I think it's probably about as powerful, and you seem to be able to get more hits on with it. I think there's oh asteroid there. Whoopsie. Hey, they don't call me Commander Crash for nothing. Yeah, it's definitely powerful. It seems to be as effective, at least maybe a bit more than the gimbaled pulse laser. But yeah, like you said, you've got that balance of you have to keep reloading it with ammunition. So it's a tough call. I need to compare more.
I mean, suppose you're shooting an enemy and thinking, I've got just enough ammo probably to kill this person.
Yeah.
And the way it's going, you're going to kill this person just before you run out of ammo. And then someone else jumps you.
Yeah, then you're like, oh crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm out of ammo. Yeah, so it is that kind of balance. It's like I feel like it's a little bit better than a pulse laser. It seems to be more effective at causing damage, but I think that's balanced by the fact that then you've got to kind of consider your limited ammunition with it. So obviously with a pulse laser, practically infinite ammo. There we go. And I've lost that commander now. Damn, I was going to get a nice fat bounty. Whoa, someone just spawned in right on my head. Ow. Hello there. Who is that? Commander... I really can't read that. Juriki? Commander Juriki, maybe? And there is another Sidewinder over there. Who are you? Who? Commander Tannhauser! And I've lost that other commander now. Never mind. Oh, there's one more. Let's see if that's him. Who are you? Oh, you've got 100 credit bounty. Nah, it's hardly worth the ammunition. Commander Airhead.
Don't get out, Commander Airhead. I was just going to say, I don't get out of bed for less than 1,000 credit bounty.
I'm gonna follow him around. I'm gonna follow him around and freak him out. Just like just fire across his bow. Here you go. Ready. Just see what he does. 100 credit bounty. I'm sorry. This is really mean picking on someone like this. I know. He slowed down. I think he's trying to see where did that shot come from. I'm just gonna fire near him. not going to hit you. I'm just freaking you out. This is so mean. I'm sorry if this is someone that normally watches the channel and you're watching this back in YouTube later on. It just seemed like a funny thing to do at the time. Like if he starts trying to pick on me, that's going to be the interesting thing. It's like, yeah, do I fight back against a cobra which is taking pot shots at me?
I seem to remember when I got into the alpha,
Mm-hmm.
and I went into a multiplayer scenario, and the first player I ever saw, who was it again? Kerrash, remind me?
Me, was it?
Yeah, yeah, and I thought, I wonder if I can get Crash to have a fight with me.
Just get his attention. Pew pew, yeah. And I was like,
He's
oh.
not fighting me. Pew pew.
Oh.
He's still not fighting me. Pew pew.
He's not getting the message here, is he? No.
Got you down to about 20% hull, and then you started to go.
And then I was
I
like,
think I better fight.
yeah, I was like, okay. I think then I end up flying into an asteroid. I think that's my usual trick. Oh, you can.
Commander Jan says he would use 2 gimbaled lasers and 2 multi-cannons for hull damage. You don't know though that if the different cannons eat away at the hull faster than lasers.
I think they do. I mean, that was one of the early topics in the DDF, was this idea of different weapons would have different types of damage as well as amounts of damage. So I think having something which is more of a projectile weapon has more of a damage impact on physical armor than what your weapons were like. Your energy weapons. Your energy weapons typically would be very good against shields and whatnot. So I think you're on the right tracks.
Do the mass projectiles go straight through the shields as if they're not there?
No, I think they dissipate some of the energy, but not all of it. I think there's it slows them down. It's almost like they move through treacle for a period of time. You git! Who was that? Airhead! He just stole that canister. Right, sorry, you're going down. I want that canister. Fair. Not fair. I was after that. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Well, this is what I say about salvaging. If it's there, it's fair game.
Yeah, and if you got a bounty on your head, you're still fair game. Whoa! She really does creak when you crank up the boost. Bless her. She's over 100 years old. She still flies well.
200 years old.
Oh yeah, I'm that. Oh, he run away. He scarpered.
See, the way I'm looking at it is it's a Cobra Mark III model, but it's a new build basically.
Exactly, yeah. It's the same design, so it's a little bit clunky, a little bit rough around the edges, but it's got all the modern features that any discerning commander would need.
It's like the Mini when they redesigned the Mini. It's still
Still
a Mini.
a
You
Mini.
can still see it's a Mini. It's just a new build Mini with
Exactly.
modern tech.
Yeah. Absolutely, that's the way I'm thinking about it also. So, what the heck? He is kind of jumping all over the place. Never mind.
Oh, you mean like rubber banding?
Yeah. And that's, shields are offline. What the heck? Okay, I can't do any damage to him.
I think the rubber banding is lag on his end.
Yeah. Power plant has malfunctioned.
Oh, I have to give a shout out to, I think it's John Stabler of Lave Radio.
Mm-hmm.
In the Lave Radio,
Oh!
if it's not John Stabler, I apologise. It's one of them. Referred to the railgun as a sneeze cannon. It is catching on.
Yay! Yes, that was Mr. Stabler. Yes, I did send him a quick message on that. I was like, yes, you said it. Nice one. We will get everyone saying that.
Yes. But the ultimate goal, my ultimate ambition, is to get it recognised in the game.
Yes, absolutely.
Frontier, if
It
you're
needs to be
listening,
part of the lore. We need to
you've
get it in
got to
there.
refer to it in the game as a sneeze cannon.
Just a bit of slang. It's what people is like.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're chuck a sneeze cannon on there. That'd be excellent.
Oh, we've got talking about cars in the chat now. What have I started? I'm sorry.
Yeah, don't ask me about cars. They have four wheels and they get me from the one place to the next place. That's all I know about cars.
You know more than I do.
Where? No, oh, damn it! I've lost him. But I did manage to
Smuggler
get
asks,
cargo.
any prediction of Alpha 4 release then? My
Oh
answer,
my word!
no.
No, I think that's too difficult to estimate at the moment. I don't know how much more they're going to need to test with the docking and outfitting. I mean, obviously we've got a lot of things with the networking that need to be fully patched up first. Like we mentioned earlier on, I don't know whether we're going to kind of incrementally... Oh, I've crashed. Damn it. Incrementally update the game or just fix what we've got now. I assume a bit of both is going to go on. They're going to be adding features and then updating the netcode. So tricky to say. I don't know how long the docking and outfitting is going to go on for. I don't know how much more we need to test on it. I think we need to get to the point where, you know, once everyone's had every loadout and tried every feature set, then people are going to start saying, "Like, where's my Alpha 4?" So I think it might be a few weeks yet.
It's going to be even worse once Alpha 4 has been released, because you give it 2 weeks, maybe 4 weeks at most after Alpha 4 has been released, and you're going to have the beta backers going, when are we going to get beta then? Come on.
Everyone's been saying that anyway, haven't they? But yeah.
But what I mean is, by then it'll be like we were just before the BAFTA Awards.
Yeah.
With Alpha 3, we're like, oh, come on, we know you've got Alpha 3, we
it's
know
like,
it's there, we know people have played it.
Give me.
Release it
It's
already.
like, damn you. Yeah, I know what you mean. It's like, it's almost like, you know, it's when Alpha 1 came out, it's like, when's the next version? It's like, we've only just got one.
Yeah.
You know, it's like, oh my god. You know, everyone seems so hell-bent on getting the next version before the current version is even out. No, it's... understandable optimism.
Commander Jan is joking. Well, I'm assuming Commander Jan is joking. He says, oh, I hope it will not last long. Kind of bored of Alpha 3. Shudder. Can't believe I'm typing this.
I can't believe you're typing that. No, it's I know what you mean. It's like once, because you know we're used to the game being completely open-ended, so having these little scenarios, it does kind of feel closed in, and once you've tried a little bit of all of them, it is kind of like, it's like, ooh, what next, and you want that next that next Christmas present, that next update. It's like, I want more, that was great, brilliant, and we're getting these little snippets, these little teasers, these little piecemeal bits like this, and, you know, I think what we all really want is all of it together, you know. That's what we really want.
I said to you before we went on air, I'm waiting for Phase 4 of the Alpha, the travel and trading.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna have the most interest there as well. I think I've said several times actually, is, you know, the combat is not really my forte. I'm most looking forward to the exploration. So when I can start navigating around and having a bit more fun with that side of things, I'm gonna be in my element. You might not see me for a while. Right, let's see if we can sell off this cargo I scooped you up. So there's a couple of different cargo types I've noticed actually. What have I got at the moment? Precious metals, nice.
Ooh, apparently that's really valuable.
Yeah, I think they're the best currently available in the game. I think that there's the iron ore that we're used to, there's alloys, industrial minerals I think it is, and then the precious metals. That's the types that I've seen myself. And where is pad 2? I can't see pad 2. Anyone see pad 2? 16, 6, 13.
Near the entrance.
They seem to number randomly.
Oh.
Yeah, Tell me about it. It's
Someone
13.
said that the lower numbers were near the entrance and the higher numbers were near the back.
Yeah, I don't know whether that's changed, but every time I get a pad allocation, I see a couple, and they all seem to be completely random. I don't know why. I don't know how
Yeah,
that
but
works.
they shouldn't be.
Yeah, I don't get it.
The pads should be in the same position for that station every time you dock.
Yeah.
I mean, a different station, they'd be in a different configuration maybe, but for
Yeah.
that station,
It should be the
every
same.
time you
Yeah.
go to that station, the pad numbers should be the same places.
Yeah, absolutely. It's a weird setup. I don't know why that is. Sell it on the black market. Yes, get in. There we go. Do we have errors? Oh, we got to go down into the bay to do that. There we go. That's one of the things I've noticed actually is if you land on the pad and then immediately request a launch, it still actually rotates you on the platform and turns you around to face back out the thing. I thought that was quite a nice touch. I like that.
Yeah.
You know, it doesn't just like detach it. It's like, oh, there you go. You get off. You know, get off the pad. It turns you around nicely. There you go.
Sharpshifter asks, I wonder if as much killing will go on in Alpha 4, probably more as people will have more cargo in general.
Yeah, it's inevitable. I think that's going to happen. But I'm kind of hoping there's going to be some like really safe harbor systems that we can go to just to experiment with the trading. I'm kind of hoping that we can get on and test that part of it without with combat getting in the way, because that'd be the thing that would really annoy me, is if we're trying to test and get the trading right, and any bugs fixes for that, and you're getting blown up left, right, and centre. I think that would really get on my nerves. I just want to test the features. It's like, this at the moment when, I suppose we've seen it mostly is it the impeccable defence scenario where, people have been going around killing green targets because they're bored, or there's bugs or something and they can't see any other targets, and we've seen all the reasons why. But it is kind of annoying because you're trying to test things and
Yeah.
and then you're just coming into the scenario and getting blown up. It's like, oh, really, really irritating. I'm gonna have a smooch around at what's in here. So I like the crane we've got here. Don't think I've got a close look at that before. Nice little cargo crane there for lifting stuff.
Sharpshift is saying, hope there are safe areas. Can't really test trading if you're forever stuck in the Sidewinder.
Yeah, because you only have the 4 cargo space, and now I think I mentioned earlier on, this one's got 36 free slots on it, which is quite a significant upgrade from the Sidewinder up to the
Yeah.
to the Cobra. But yeah, the Anaconda I imagine is going to have hundreds. I think it was something like, was it like 200, something like that in the in Frontier Elite 2?
I can't remember.
It
I'll be
was
honest with
quite
you.
a bit. It was a lot.
It was a lot until you started fitting it out with an engine and the equipment.
Yeah, true. Oh, scrapey. That's the paintwork scratched. Oh, damn it. I'm just having a nose at the deck of that other Cobra. Nice features. I love the crazy detail in this already. It's absolute insanity. You got this level of detail in it. Oh, I just heard a commander hop into existence there. Oh, I selected someone in the cargo bay. Let's Commander Alexander. What's that? I can't read the second part. But he's down in the... I'm going to watch him come out, actually. He's down in the hangar right now. He's just spawned into the instance. That's interesting. I've never seen anyone do that before, so I'm going to be nosy and watch. He's going to come out of the hangar, and there's going to be a Cobra sat pointing out. I should get my guns out, just just get the hard points out there, and it's like, Commander... Oh, no, he's just disconnected. Damn. I was going to say, Commander Alexander of the Zelada system, is it? There's a bounty on your head I've come to collect. Who's this here? Oh, it's Commander Alpha Backer random number. Can't see the entire number. Hopefully it's not 58005. Thanks for the bounty. I'm flying it. Do you like it? Let's go have a nose. I've not seen someone else dock, actually. I think it'd be interesting to see someone else attempting to make a docking maneuver. Ooh.
A whatting maneuver?
Docking? Docking?
Oh, right,
Oh,
okay.
I don't know how that come across.
I thought your word started with a slightly different letter of the alphabet.
That's the kind of maneuver that I won't be airing, even though I do have the mature content flag switched on. No, is he landing, or is he just crashing into the side? I don't know whether that's a network glitch and he's not supposed to be over there. He looks like he's not even in the right pad. So I noticed now, I've requested clearance to take off. I seem to be able to hang around in this inside the space station for an indefinite period. But if you're outside and you don't request clearance and you just welcome yourself in, you actually get in trouble. Have you seen that, Alien?
Yeah.
Yeah. It's. I'll see if I can go back in now. I'm gonna get blown to heck.
Yeah, you sort of need a time limit to get out of the station.
Yeah, because at the moment there's a time limit to get in, but there's no time limit to get out, which is odd. Uh-oh.
Smuggler asks, are the stations heavily armed? Yes.
Yeah, very, very, very heavily armed, which is why I'm reversing the heck out of there now. Because I just saw the warning come up in minor infraction recorded. Oops, let's get to contested space. Lock on to contested space. I do like lining myself. I know it's not actually enabled yet. That's something that's been mentioned on the design forum and everything, is that the lining yourself up to point in the direction of the hyperspace jump would give you a more accurate landing position, you know what I mean?
Right.
Not landing position, I can't think of the right term. Effectively, if you're
arrival point.
Yeah, arrival point. Your arrival point is more accurately where you targeted. That's been mentioned on the DDF, and I think that's the way they're going for it. I mean, obviously at the moment it makes no difference where your hyperspace you're pointing when you hyperspace somewhere. It just happens, which is fine. I mean, you're effectively opening a wormhole in space. What does it matter which direction you're pointing in? You know, those engines out the back are just thrusters. You know, they're just for combat. They're not actually part of your hyperdrive system.
Yeah, but then you'll get things like you target such and such a system, and you then spend 5 minutes swiveling around looking for it.
Where's it? Yeah, it is kind of annoying. I think if it's just part of the autopilot, that it will, just do it.
Yeah, in the 14 seconds it's counting down, it should swivel around to point at the thing.
Yeah. Which would be cool if you had flight assist off. You were still skidding to the side as that did that. That would look so cool.
Smuggalo asks, Kerrash and Alien, how do you feel about the complaints some have made about the user interface being a bit clunky? By this I mean the side menus you have to look at in order to deploy landing gears, etc.
You missed our conversation earlier then. I think there should be a key binding for everything, even if it's not set to something by default. I think it just makes sense. Just let people have the option is always my thought on anything like that. Is let people decide how they want it. And there we go. Warm up the hyperdrives. Yeah, just it kind of bugs me at the moment. I've got used to doing it. I'm quite dexterous with the controls on the sticks now, so it's kind of like tick 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 click and landing gears out. It's just second nature now. But yeah, I definitely would want a one button press if we can get it. It's still nice to have those menus, and I think having the extra information in those menus is great, and I love them. I don't want them to be taken away. I still want them, but I think we need to kind of be a bit more kind of how can I put it? We want simple actions, simple common actions that you're repeating a lot should be easy to get to. I think that's where the balance needs to be. We need to make sure that the you know, putting the lights on, it's an arbitrary function, but you might be doing it frequently if you're scavenging
Yeah.
around dead ships sort of thing. So you want a one button press for it. Not everyone might want a one button press for it. I mean, someone who's like more of a stealth player and all about combat and all ain't gonna care about the lights. They don't want the lights on because they give their position away, so they're not gonna want a one button press. But give people the
Yeah.
option. Let them have the key bindings. Maybe not associated by default to the OWL key. You know, just leave it disabled, but put it in there as an option. Let the
Yeah.
people playing decide. Is always my take on it.
I've also had the right hand panel glitch on me
Mm.
where it's overlaying the previous panel you were trying to look at.
Yeah, yeah.
So you've got like 2 or even 3 panels overlaid on each other. You can't see what you're doing.
Yeah, yeah. I've
I've
seen
had
that.
that
Happen.
glitch on me. So if that happens and you're trying to put the landing gear down,
Yeah, you're
what
kind of
do you
screwed. Yeah,
yeah.
yeah. Did you screenshot and report that?
No.
Ah, yeah. I haven't. I've seen it happen once or twice, and I haven't caught it myself, so I'm no better. I can't complain. But definitely, definitely. If anyone sees that, screenshot it. Screenshot it. What have we got on there? Come on. Dum 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 dum.
Going back to talking about pointing towards your destination, so your arrival point is accurate. Weaver says he would like his arrival point to be far from everyone else's.
Me too. I want to come into this asteroid field and find a nice area where there's no one else.
Fiery Toad says he prefers the menus, to be honest. With an X52 Pro and Track IR, it feels more immersive.
Yeah, I like it. Yeah, yeah. Don't get me wrong. I really like the menus. I like them, all the extra information they provide. But I think that's the key thing. There's this cut-off point where there's common actions you're doing very very regularly, and then there's complicated, detailed things. Like for example, I mean, if I go over to the navigation panel. Let me put the Rift on so I can see what I'm doing. Yeah, so when I go over to the navigation panel, I would expect to see something like this right now. I've got a whole menu of options for navigation points. I've got a whole menu of options for contacts, and you know the subsystems on that one particular contact that I've picked there, and the cargo. And I love that extra detail you get in those menus, and I think that's great. I want that to stay there. I love that stuff on there. At the same time, I want there to be a button. I want there to be a big H button for hyperspace. You know, those sorts of things, those simple common actions. There should be a one button press to do it. Hyperspace your current target. Not you can't. You're not going to have a button press which is like cycle through available hyperspace targets. For Christ, there could be hundreds. You know,
Yeah.
hundreds within range of your ship. But there should be a button to say yes, do it. You know what I mean? There should be there should be that button. So there's definitely a balance there. And then similarly on the left-hand side here, it's like I don't really want a button press. It lets me rearrange the fire groups. I like the menu as that is. That menu works really well to let me rearrange the fire groups. But there is a button for switching through the available fire groups. And that's great. That should be, because it's a common action. It's something that you're going to do very, very regularly. So yeah, there needs to be a balance there. I'm not saying turn either of them off. I'm saying more of both, please.
Yeah. Smuggler says when Super Cruise gets implemented, he really wants to see a cross-system race between you and me.
Hopefully the network code would be working well enough for that to happen. That would be great fun, actually. Or I imagine it would. We'd probably be in the same ship loadout, so it would be pretty similar, unless they're going to let us have different classifications of engines. Otherwise, it's going to be pretty much a a matched race, I think.
Yeah.
But it would be
But
fun.
I think the community are going to organise things to do themselves, because we're already seeing it.
Yeah.
I mean, the other weekend there was a big battle in what was it? Endless War or something, wasn't it?
Yes, it was a Federation battle,
Two huge battles.
Yeah, and it was absolutely great fun. Actually, I got
And then
involved.
there's one this Sunday.
Mm-hmm.
They in the thread on the forum for it is Death Race 3000. I haven't even read the thread. I haven't got a clue what's going to go on. I'm not joining in. But it's just an example of the community going, okay, this is what you give us. We're going to do this with it.
You... Sorry. I didn't even know that was possible. Like, Git there has got a 1200 credit bounty. He just scanned me, and because I've got 1 ton of some cargo on here, he's now giving me a freaking bounty. I got a 225 credit bounty now for carrying stolen goods because he just scanned me. You...
See, this comes back to what I keep saying about salvaging. You find the canister floating in space, right? You haven't stolen it. You found it.
Yeah, it's mine. I found it. I should really open fire, but I'm looking at him. He's got a Cobra. I've got a Cobra. He's probably got it kitted out with multiple weapons. I don't think I would stand a chance against him.
If you've got him targeted, look at the left panel. You can see what he's got.
Oh yeah, cool.
Subsystems.
He's got multi-cannon, missile rack, yeah, cargo scanner, and a kill warrant scanner. Nice.
Yeah, but you shouldn't get a bounty for carrying a canister you've salvaged.
Yeah, that's kind of annoying. I'm gonna have to go pay that off now, and it's probably gonna cost more than the canister's worth to pay it off. That is really, really annoying. But no, it's interesting. I mean, I haven't seen that before. I didn't know that you could scan other people's ships and...
Oh yeah, that annoys me. That's not what I want to see in the game. Because you haven't shot up a ship and forced it to eject the cargo and then scooped it.
Yeah, exactly. I found
That is
it.
stealing the cargo.
Yeah.
You've just come along, found it floating there, and scooped it. To
Exactly.
you, it's salvaging.
Yeah. I think that's obviously still a work in progress. I think that's not final yet. We've seen some really weird behaviour, like with the old what's it called, flying into the lasers of the mining ships. Oh, he hasn't got a bounty, and they would get a bounty on you for shooting you, sort of thing. They would get a bounty for shooting you, sort of thing. So yeah, I think that's the whole kind of legal system is still a work in progress, and I feel for where they are with that, because actually programming in laws is incredibly difficult. It's very, because it's a very subjective, relative argument about whether or not something was legal. It's not an easy thing to program into a system. So I imagine they are still very much a work in progress in getting that right. So I won't worry about it. I imagine it's going to be fixed. So don't worry.
I hope it gets fixed.
It should do.
To me, salvaging is not stealing.
No,
Shooting
absolutely.
up the ship and forcing it to eject cargo and scooping that is stealing.
Yeah.
Coming along and finding it without knowing what happened and why, and you didn't do anything, is not stealing.
No, absolutely. And that's... I'm just going to follow this guy now and see if I can report his crime. But yeah, no, it's not right by any means. But it's like when you look at something like Grand Theft Auto, and you've got the running a red light doesn't get you a crime. Hitting a person does get you a crime. Hitting a person is a much easier thing to program into the engine for GTA than it is to calculate whether or not you should have run through a red light. That whole kind of, trying to calculate how that would work in the game, what position you were in, what position you were at when you went through the light, and so on and so forth. That's actually very, very difficult to get that right and program that into a rule system which works effectively. But
No, a better analogy, Kerrash, would be you're in GTA, you're just walking along and you see a gun and ammo on the pavement, so you pick it up, and then the police come along and shoot you for killing the person who had the gun and dropped it when they got killed.
Yeah, it is. It's that kind of screwy at the moment. But yeah, it's because it's not a complete rule system yet. It's it's still a work in progress. So don't worry, it's not it's not by any means how they intended to be. I don't think it literally is just because at the moment that's the easiest way to make it work, and it seems totally counterintuitive. But then a lot of things in programming they are so backwards, so backwards.
Jay Quartzen asks, could scanning an object before you pick it up address that problem? Well, in a way you do scan the object because you targeted it. And you've opened your cargo hatch and you've got your cargo scooping reticule up to scoop it.
Yeah.
So you have in effect scanned it already.
And
you're still getting done for having stolen cargo you didn't steal.
Yeah, I think there was some talk on the DDF, I recall, about the whole kind of you could pick up a canister and you could return it to its owner, or something like that. There was a whole...
but then you'd have to know who its owner was.
Yeah, and there would be some sort of like additional scanner component you could do to that. You could hand it into the authorities and stuff. And I think none of that gameplay system has actually been implemented yet. So there's, it's just in programming terms, it's like oh, because none of that exists at the moment, it's going to the default option. The default option is it's stolen, you get a bounty sort of thing. It's not intentional. It literally is just a side effect of the fact is there's nowhere else for it to go in the code yet. So it'll get sorted. I have faith.
Lobster99 makes a comment in the chat which basically says, I'll read it in full in a moment, but what he's basically saying is that at the moment, because it's the early phases of the alpha, or it's the mid phases of the alpha, they've just put it in and they haven't refined the game mechanic yet.
Exactly.
What he says in the chat is, right now everything is classed as contraband. The only market is a black one. I would imagine eventually there will be far more nuance as to what classes as salvage, stolen goods, contraband, etc.
Absolutely, yeah, absolutely. And that's the key thing. Again, it goes back to that kind of thing. It's an alpha. There's placeholders. It's not entirely complete yet. You don't have all of the options available, so the game literally is defaulting to the only option it has available, which is stolen goods, black market, which is all it's got programmed in and available right now. Right, let's pop inside the hangar. I could just sit and oogle at the scenery. Fantastic.
No, you've got 10 minutes to land.
Oh yeah. It's so pretty. Right, let's bring up the services on there. So we did have a question offline, actually. I'll just give a readout to that, actually, which I did catch from Commander Big Mike. Said, have I pre-ordered the Oculus Rift Development Kit 2? And he's getting his order on the 19th in part due to my videos. Well, I'm sorry for putting you out of pocket by several £100, encouraging you to go out of pocket. No, it's I haven't put my name down for it yet. I really want one, but I'm probably going to wait until the consumer kit is available. I think it makes more sense, to be fair. It would be nice to have every version and incrementally try it out as it goes along, but as the development kit 2 is effectively going to be the consumer kit but a little rougher around the edges, then I'll just wait for the nice fluffy consumer kit, I think.
Yeah.
So how are we going? Oh my god, we are coming up to 9:45. I think as I'm neatly docked and safely tucked away, I think we're probably putting an end to the stream there, Alien. What do you reckon?
If you want.
Yeah, I think we might as well. I'm pretty much exhausted. Oh, someone! Whoa!
Oh, what happened?
Sorry, just as I was saying that, a cobra appeared in front of me and then disappeared again.
Oh.
So I think I'm going to save an exit to the menus there until.
Yes, good idea.
This because I'm waiting to see the whole kind of. There goes your ship. But there we go. So yes, we'll put an end to the stream there for tonight. So say thank you for everyone for watching tonight, and again, if any comments and questions, anything you want to see and me demonstrate, poorly, then by all means drop by and check out the stream, and hopefully we can answer your question and let you know what we know. As soon as we know, we'll
Yeah.
let you know, so that you know.
Thank you for letting me join your stream, Kerrash.
No problem, mate. No,
Privilege.
it's great to have you on board. It's always makes it a lot more interesting, a lot more fun, and helps out a heck of a lot. So yeah, it's always good to have you here. So with that, I will call it a night. So farewell, commanders.